Yeah, so we've launched the Jar Joint by Carly Day, which is a social enterprise. I've been doing a lot of this stuff in Australia, and I'm super passionate about getting people cooking Jamaican food, but also giving back to people experiencing food poverty in Northamptonshire. So I want to get people cooking awesome Jamaican food, cooking resourcefully, and then, yeah, giving back to people that can't afford to buy the kits. So it's all pretty exciting and crazy busy. But yeah, just bringing all that energy that I did in Australia with cooking, Jamaican food, and giving back to people, and yeah, launching it over here. So it's exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Very important now that, we get into cooking our own instead of going
Mm,
out and buying takeaways and so
mm.
on. You can cook a lot healthier and cleaner and be more cost effective as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I think, one of the things I learnt in Australia is to cook like cheaply and resourcefully. And as long as you've got the base flavors and you understand how to cook, which is what we do with the dinner kits, is we teach people how to cook resourcefully. You can get 8 meals literally from 10 quid. And so that's what I want to teach people is, how you can do that. And then also, gift that experience to people experiencing food poverty, working with McCarthy Dixon Foundation. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, Andy, it sounds like a fantastic idea. Teaching people, one, how to cook, but also breaking it down in a kit. How does it look? How does it work?
So it's really straightforward. So we've got a slogan which is called Eat Good, Do Good, and then buy one, gift one dinner kit. So the customer goes online and they purchase a dinner kit, and the dinner kits are 22 quid to pick up or 25 delivered. Each dinner kit contains the Jamaican jerk rub, which feeds 8 people. It also contains the Jamaican jar curry, which feeds 8 people, and 3 recipes. And each time we get one of those kits sold, they actually include a gifted kit to people experiencing food poverty. So it's a complete buy one, gift one, and we gift those to the McCarthy Dixon Foundations. They go to people that can't afford, beautiful spices, so they get to cook healthy food, and then so do the customers. So, yeah, it's something I'm super passionate about, getting people in the kitchen cooking, but then, also merging different socio-economic groups together, because I do believe everyone deserves to eat well, regardless whether you've got money or not. And we directly connect the customer with the people that need to experience these beautiful natural spices, which are really good for you, and get them cooking wicked stuff. So, yeah.
Right.
And, cooking it's fun, and it's a lot easier than what people think, once you understand the basics. And one of the things that I love teaching people is that if you've got a protein, and you want to put some Jamaican jerk rub on it and do a twist of, say, a chicken roast on a Sunday, what I then teach people is that, save that carcass and then you can make a beautiful soup, which then would yield 8 meals, and it's just about thinking resourcefully. I've bought this, don't throw it away, and I can turn it into something else. And that's what I'm really passionate about teaching people, people that have money or people that don't, just think about what you're cooking.
What's so good about the Jamaican dishes and their recipes? What is it?
What's not good about it? I think, Jamaican culture is in my blood, it's in my DNA. What I love about Jamaican culture and food is that, you go to Jamaica and you've got rich people and poor people hanging out, and everyone shares. They share their food, they share their stories, and I think that's what's beautiful about the culture. And I think particularly now, with people struggling financially and everyone kind of in this social divide, I think it's more of a time to bring people together, and judging people on their character and content versus what financially they have. And these are all beautiful values that, everyone can learn from. Get cooking, get some music on, and, buy a dinner kit and then gift that to someone that can't afford it. That's, I think that's special. And that's what I want to do, is bring different socio-economic groups together through food, and through Jamaican culture. So
It's good. Where can they go to find out more about it and more about you?
yeah, so they can go onto the website, which is thejarjointbycarlyday.com. They can also go onto Facebook and Instagram and pre-order the kits. We are only doing 160 kits sold. So what that means is that if we get 160 kits sold at Christmas, then we're going to gift 160 kits to people experiencing food poverty, which totals to 2,560 meals that will create for the customers. And exactly the same, 2,560 will be created to people experiencing food poverty in Northampton.
So,
So
right.
that's the target, what we want to get for Christmas, yeah.
So very local to Northampton, what we're giving.
100%, yeah, 100%. So it all goes back to local people experiencing food poverty in Northamptonshire. And we work with McCarthy Dixon Foundation, which is an amazing organisation. And they directly give food bags and kits to people, 300 people a week actually, that can't afford fresh produce. So our kits will be gifted directly with those food bags on a weekly basis. So it's really exciting stuff, you know, and a lot of the people that can't afford these things, they've never had pure natural spices that are gluten-free, and we get to teach them how to cook, you know, really resourcefully, which saves them money and time, and yeah, it's fun. It's a whole family thing to get involved with. So,
And of course, the health side of this, the health, you know, the health, looking at the health content of food, because you know, we've got to kind of watch what we eat, as in, you know, watch out for diabetes and things like that. But you're putting a healthy spin on this, as you know, for your mind, body, and soul food.
yeah, that's right. And I think, you know, I've worked in, you know, being a Jamaican chef and food production in Australia, and that taught me a lot. And I think for me, creating the products I've created, you know, no additives, no preservatives, there's nothing in there that's unnatural, and people need that in their body and their immune system to keep it strong. So, you know, things like allspice and turmeric, that's all classic things that people need within their system, particularly now, you know, it's coming up to winter. So, yeah, it's really important that people think differently about food. And, you know, you can still go to the supermarket and get stuff that has additives and preservatives in it, but you need to mix it with fresh stuff. And that's what I want to teach people, is that you can do it really cheaply. You just need a bit of guidance, maybe, and I'm happy to do that.